Last year, I drove to 42 baseball practices, 3 doctor's appointments, 29 trips to the mall, 13 sleepovers, 36 manicures, 12 haircuts, 48 piano lessons, 1 trip to Orlando, 20 dance lessons, 1 trip to the emergency room, and 3 school plays. With so much depending on my van, I depend on ProBuilt.
ProBuilt, because you've got a lot riding on your car.
This is my parents' wedding from 40 years ago. My husband running a marathon, my son's first Halloween. I don't even know what this one is. And since we only have a DVD player, we can't watch any of them.
Yes, you can. Flickos put your films in old tape formats on DVDs. We'll label and package them too. Cherished memories don't belong on a shelf. Turn them into DVDs right here at Flickos.
Flickos, your one-stop video shop.
That's a wrap.
When Bob got hurt on the job, I didn't know how we'd pay our bills. Then I heard about Winter Help. They help families keep their heat on through the winter. Thanks to them, we had one less bill to worry about. Now that we're back on our feet, we give back by rounding up our energy bill to the next dollar or more. If we all did that, everyone needing help could get it. So next month, round up your bill. Believe me, it's good to know help is there if you need it.
After my accident, Future Funding referred me to a lawyer who cared and advanced me $5,500 while I'm waiting for my case to settle. It's your money. Get it now.
Future Funding referred me to a great lawyer, made sure I got the right medical care, and advanced me $2,000. It's your money. Get it now. I did.
Future Funding can put you with the team you need and put cash in your pocket fast. But we may not be able to help you if you don't call us first. It's your money. Get it now.
We live in a disposable society. When things get old, we just stick them in a corner and let them sit until we decide to throw them away. It doesn't even have to be broken. It just has to be old. Unfortunately, we look at people the same way. If you know someone having difficulty dealing with aging, you can help by calling the Peace Counseling Referral Center at Our Lady of Peace Hospital. Peace is just a phone call away.
What if there is no God? Yeah, there is, but what if Jesus was just this great idealist and the miracles were stories?
Heaven? Gee, who knows? I mean, I know I'm gonna die, but what happens after, if anything?
Why are bad things happening to me? I love my kids, I'm faithful to my wife, I work hard. What's going on here?
Stop in and find out. The Presbyterian Church USA.
There's no place in the world quite like Kentucky. It is a land of incomparable natural beauty. From the stately Appalachians that fill in the mornings with cool mountain mist, to the thundering hooves of galloping thoroughbreds as they bolt across our bluegrass pastures, to the magnificent shimmering vistas of our western waterlands. We are a state that reveres and respects the bountiful natural resources we find all around us. They are as splendidly pure and humbling today as they were centuries ago when the first pioneers set foot onto Kentucky soil. Of course, back then, we weren't Kentucky. We were Fencastle County, Virginia, a part of America's new frontier. And to encourage people to move here, the Virginia legislature passed the Corn Patch and Cabin Rights Act in 1776. It proclaimed if you moved to the western frontier before 1778, put up a cabin, and planted a 1-acre patch of corn, you were entitled to 400 acres of land. Well, the settlers came in droves, and many, especially those of German and Scotch-Irish descent, brought with them a keen understanding of the art of distilling. Historically, they distilled grains.
This is where it all begins, with the sun, the source of all energy and life on Earth. The solar energy which reaches the Earth in one day is equal to all the energy man currently produces and consumes in over 30 years. The sun is the essence of life that eons ago created the pools of oil and caverns of coal that now sit below the Earth's surface, waiting to energize the world above. It is the force behind the air streams that crank windmills. It provides the energy to panels like these. Our lives are centered on energy. In fact, the rise and fall of every civilization has been relative to its access to energy in one form or another. Now think about it. The prosperity of every successful civilization, from the Egyptian Empire thousands of years ago to America today, has been directly proportional to its ability to produce, acquire, and use energy.
If boots could talk, imagine the stories they tell of those who compete in the arena and those who meet their challenge at work, on the ranch, in all kinds of weather, under all kinds of conditions, any season of the year, kicking up dust or just kicking back. And when they're Rios of Mercedes boots, you can count on a story with every pair. We've been around since before the West was won, and we've been the work boot of the West ever since. There's probably not a single acre of land in the Old West, or New, that hasn't been walked on, ridden past, or fought on by men wearing Rios of Mercedes boots. They're the real thing, designed for comfort and built to perform. It started back in the mid-1850s, when the Rios family built a reputation for the craft of making boots. And today, the Evans family continues